The History of the Denox Series, 2012 Timeline Part 1. Hello YouTube, this is Denox speaking once again, and welcome to the first half of the 2012 timeline of the History of the Denox Series. In the previous part, I left off talking about the first part of the final episode of Denox Life Season 3 that was way overdue, releasing on November 2011. In this season finale, Mystery X was in charge of evaluating me of everything I did in Season 3, like if I recorded outside of my house, game reviews with a friend, and if I used my red hat at all times. He had to infiltrate my house and knock out Mr. Crackers and Giovanni the Black Chihuahua in order to get to my laptop and leave all instructions I must follow in Denox Life Season 4, if it actually happened. But before I explain what happened with the project, let me jump ahead to explain what happened in part 2 of the Mystery X evaluation. This part covers Mystery X talking with Baba Neko on what he has to do for me in Denox Life Season 4.
And your biggest one will be making a video with Denox and 2 other friends in a very hilarious comedy video which you must set up.
Me? Okay, you're very interesting, sir.
Okay then, you notice at that time, Baba Neko started to have a new hairstyle in this video. He agreed to his terms, and then Mystery X moved on to the next person. Mystery X actually travels to Ukraine in search of my online sister I had at the time.
Right through me, so just telling that scared the heck out of me.
That's right. Mystery X frightened my little sister Zoya in Ukraine by laughing at high volume in her earphones, causing her to take it off quickly. Then Mystery X started talking to her about the quest he would like for her to do for me in Season 4.
He's my big online brother. Wait, you haven't done anything to him?
Nope, not yet. You will have to do some sort of video proving your true brother-sisterhood relationship.
Afterwards, he talked with Dimitri and SS Gushin 4 out of camera and seems to have also agreed to his terms as well. Now with all seems that Denox was getting many support for the new Season 4, he thought it was a great idea to get himself his own henchmen to help him make trouble for me in this upcoming season.
What do you want?
Yes, he is called Shadow the Fang Reaper, which is the role was played by my old friend Manuel. He played the role at the time very good and sounded very evil.
Yes, I want you to be part of Dina life, but I want you to take over it, and I'm Shadow the Fang Reaper.
This video ended with Mr. Crackers and Giovanni going back to normal and me seeing a note on top of my laptop telling me instructions for Season 4 found in a folder within my laptop. Take care, God bless, stay cool, whatever it is. And look forward for Season 4. And this is pretty much how Denox Life Season 3 concluded. There was also an announcement saying that Season 4 will be released around May or June 2012. So it seems that things were finally planned out, right?
Because Season 4 will be the moment of truth.
Well, that's where you would sadly be wrong. I'm not going to go deep on what happened on Season 4 at this time, but let's just say that till this very day, none of these requests that Mystery X asks of me has been fulfilled. Around this time, many of my friends became more busier and less time to help me with these videos. Not only that, seems the interest of fans for the Season 4 has gone weaker and weaker as months pass by, and this season continues to get delayed and delayed due to the lack of motivation and people around me no longer having the time as they used to. Also, this is around the time that the number of videos being uploaded to my Boto Abeko channel began to decrease as I had to come up with videos to hold my current fans off while Season 4 continues to be delayed. So how did that fare off? This is where the first half of the 2012 timeline will begin. Trust me when I say that there are very few contents this half of the year compared to all my previous ones. So let's get started. The very first video I made is one of the 3 to 4 videos I lost in my hard drive that was a fun video of Squid Girl against Sopa. and bashing it with Squid Girl memes. I lost this video since I lost my Aboto Abeko channel back in May 2013. Along with that video I forgot to save in my external hard drive. The reason for it will be explained in the 2013 timeline. Since SOPA and copyright laws were such a huge problem back then, I remember that Squid Girl video started off my year well. Too bad I do not have those footages to show you guys, so moving on. The next video is about me heading out to the golf field near where I live to talk about Mega Upload getting shut down by the FBI and arrested all the people working there. Mega Video got shut down and a lot of people were assuming it was SOPA and PIPA, but I'm like, how can it be SOPA or PIPA? They haven't been passed yet. Upon what Jeeper Media says, that since Mega Upload got taken down, they seized all the information of every user who's ever uploaded and downloaded anything. Yeah, this failed toy channel known as Jeepers Media was scaring every one of us who watched this video and saying that if we ever uploaded or downloaded anything copyrighted related in Mega Upload, the FBI will be arresting every one of us eventually and sending us to prison for an insane amount of years. We would even be fined $150,000 for each copyrighted material we have ever downloaded. Holy crap! I was scared for a moment, but then realized that it was all a scare tactic from this guy. Like, pretty much, there's no hope for you if you ever use Mega Video even once. There's no hope for escape from the government. That's bullcrap. Oh, and to add something else interesting happening in this video, you saw in the second half of this video, I did not have my red hat on, right? Well, it's all because the wind blew it away and I lost it for a bit. Then afterwards, I found my hat again. The wind blew my hat, but I finally got it. Now I can say take care, God bless, and stay cool. Bye bye! Next video is a rant I did on many gaming companies like Capcom that seems to be one of the lazy gaming companies, and many of them not wanting to localize the games that we really want. And United States of America, North America, has a much bigger audience than Japan. But look at this, America's like this big and Japan's like this little bit. The next video is an interesting one. This is where some of my fans gets to ask me questions on how I prepare and edit my videos, and I show you some ideas on how I do it.
How does Denox remain in doubt in a major video clip?
I usually use the pan crop tool to zoom in and out an image, and even animate the zooming effect in one video clip so it can animate a zooming out and in a video clip. So some of my fans appeared and had a shout out. I thought some of the questions sadly was not covered by a fan. And wow, this next video has me pretty much explaining everything I did during the Valentine's Day of 2012. You see, pretty much all of my life, I have been single. And in 2012 is no different. Didn't do well in most of them. I'm good at math, but it's been a long time, so I need to review it again. So, I kinda have a potential to be a math teacher. There was a wide variety of content happening in this video. From friends commenting on my Facebook, to playing Yu-Gi-Oh! In the Inter-American University, to crappy traffic, and purchasing Tales of the Abyss for the Nintendo 3DS from GameStop. So yeah, this is what this thing looks like. They're live, Star Fox, Mario Kart 7, Mario 3D Land, and Animal Assault. It was one of the few slice of life videos I have ever done showing everything I did on February 14th, 2012. A day that I will never forget, and know that even if you're single, you can still enjoy yourself. The video ends with me sleeping afterwards. A new tech review was made at that same month of me reviewing the Western Digital 500GB external hard drive, blue version. So here it is. This is my personal hard drive, the one I have been using since 2009. It's blue. They also come in black and I believe white as well. Too bad they came in red, otherwise that would be my color. And then a discussion video in the beginning of March 2012 of me talking about my rants and thoughts of the state of the Pokemon franchise as of late around that time. Okay, so what console game supported black and white? Doesn't exist yet, doesn't it? Now that's the rant that I wanted to do. Next up is my very first game review I did in 2012 of an indie title called Bullet Life, which was created and tested by Saiji Higuchi. You can tell he put a lot of effort in this game, especially making it look like a mixture of Touhou and Star Fox 64. The reason this wasn't in the game is because the creator got complaint from many people that the CG itself took more file space than the whole game itself. The next tech review I did was on the mini DV cassettes. I was really ranting about this tech because at the time, and even maybe nowadays, you will see mini DV cassettes being sold everywhere, but sadly, no mini DV players are sold. Seriously?
The only way I could probably get these type of players if I buy it online on Amazon or eBay for about a little over $100 each. It seems that they're kind of rare to find these days, I believe, these type of video player, and now I really regret that this thing has died.
Finding them on eBay and Amazon, the players were ridiculously expensive, and I was pretty much out of options at this point because the one I had was broken because of my carelessness of it being exposed to heavy rain next to the window. I facepalmed my 18 to 19 year old self for doing that. Moving on, continuing in the month of April, I did a video talking about the return of Toonami. Yes, when it was seemed like an April's Fool's joke on April 1st, 2012, now it has been officially announced to come back on May 26, 2012 on Saturday's Adult Swim programming.
May 26th, Saturday, starting from 12 a.m. till 6 p.m. Toonami's coming back, and I'm not bullcrapping. It's actually true.
And what I did to celebrate Toonami's return is that soon after, I made a new video of a custom Toonami intro of the Denox Live in general. Take a look.
Hello YouTube, this is Denox speaking once again, and I'm making a little announcement right here. Okay, complete. We'll see how many people will come tomorrow.
And now it's the time.
Okay, see, when you release your hand, you have to put it behind your back.
He has very good quality on his videos, you know. I've been helping him doing better videos, getting advice.
Season 3 was only the first step of my plan to control Denox Live.
Next video, I talk about the disappointment of the Nintendo Wii U review that Nintendo did in E3 2012. It's a shame how underwhelming this console first turned out to be.
The Nintendo E3 2012 conference was pretty disappointing, to be honest.
Now, before I talk about the upcoming Denox Tech review I did, I made the third version of the Denox Tech review opening. Please take a look. So this episode of Denox Tech Reviews, I talk about a new flat screen TV I literally found in the trash can near my church. This is called the Sylvania LC200 SL8 20-inch extended definition TV. Extended definition is a quality better than standard definition, but not quite at the level of HD TV just yet.
I don't really have another television that I could carry and take anywhere for get-togethers and stuff, so maybe I'll take it.
This was around the time I had a PS3 borrowed from VGFreak 256 that I was saving up money to buy at the time. When I found this in the trash, it didn't even turn on, so I paid someone $50 to help restore the TV, and for the most part, he did, and I was happy how well it worked out on my PS3 at the time, so I got a good deal out of it. The other tech review I did was on the Weather X flashlight, which was a combination of a standard flashlight, lantern, and radio as well.
The Weather X flashlight, but it's not only a flashlight, because obviously with the torch you can see that it's lighting up and stuff, but it's also a lantern when you switch this.
And the last video I will talk about in this part is me and several of my friends all going out to the tracking field in the raining bays, where I set up to motivate the people around me to exercise more.
19! 20!
Oh yeah, more people than I thought, to be honest.
It was a pretty interesting episode since almost everyone close to me came and got to know each other and enjoy what we did. So at least I ended this video at a good note, but there are some more to come on the second half of the 2012 timeline of the history of the Denox series. Sure, there was also a rant on me talking about slavery, but unfortunately it's another one of my videos that I lost in my hard drive. Basically, in the next part, you will also get to learn some more information on the fate of the Denox Life Season 4 and some slight new changes to my Aboto Abeko channel. As you see, there was some content to hold my fans off with the delay of Season 4, but how long would this hold last, and what else can I come up with as the wait continues? Find out more on the second half of the 2012 timeline coming early next year. So until next video, take care, God bless, and stay cool. Bye bye. Well, Denox-kun, it's about time you acknowledge my existence once again. In 2017, I'm coming back better than ever.